diplomatic, measured, respectful, and blunt. It was how President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. made himself clear to his peers and allies in the alliance and to Chinese Premier Li Qiang in the audience on the urgency of a code of conduct in the West Philippine Sea to govern all maritime affairs and movements therein. Our Clazel Pardilia has more on the president's speech in the 27th ASEAN-China meeting, plus 6 other summit meets he attended.
China's firing of water cannons, ramming of Philippine vessels, and intimidation of Philippine forces in the West Philippine Sea underscores the persistent tensions in Philippine waters or maritime territories under international law. In response, President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. urged the swift establishment of an ASEAN-China Code of Conduct to ensure peace in the region. He made this appeal during the 27th ASEAN-China Summit in Vientiane, Laos, in the presence of ASEAN leaders and Chinese Premier Li Qiang. The president stressed it is high time to address key issues, including the geographical scope of the Code of Conduct, its relationship to the conduct of parties in the South China Sea, and the legal issues that have remained unresolved. Despite numerous dialogues between the Philippines and China, China's continued aggressive actions violate international norms, particularly the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea and the 1972 Convention on the International Regulations for Preventing Collisions at Sea. President Marcos Jr. called for a serious effort to resolve these differences and de-escalate tensions, urging immediate action to prevent future incidents. In a separate address to the ASEAN Interparliamentary Assembly, he emphasized the importance of strengthening commitments to peaceful conflict resolution and adhering strictly to international law. While China claims a significant portion of the West Philippine Sea, ASEAN members like Brunei, Indonesia, Malaysia, and Vietnam also assert their rights to parts of these waters. The president highlighted the vital role of the ASEAN Interparliamentary Assembly in fostering dialogue with non-ASEAN countries, addressing both regional and international issues. He noted that despite improving relations between ASEAN and China, territorial disputes remain a significant challenge. The president advocates for interparliamentary diplomacy that respects ASEAN's centrality and promotes a unified regional perspective. Despite these ongoing disputes, President Marcos Jr. reaffirmed the Philippines' commitment to strengthening ASEAN-China relations in pursuit of long-term peace and cooperation. President Marcos Jr. attended 6 more meetings today, including 27th ASEAN-Japan Summit. During the summit, he stressed the importance of unilateral action in addressing rising transboundary problems that pose threats to peace and stability in the ASEAN region. Additionally, a bilateral meeting between the Philippines and Canada was held, where President Marcos Jr. sought Canada's continued support for the Philippines' positions raised at the G7 forum. Clazel Pardilia for the New and Better Philippines.